Can you describe the background history on why the town of Milbridge decided to invest in pre-treatment systems for 3 commercial properties in the downtown area?
The town of Milbridge decided to do it because they really wasn't left with any other option. The EPA was doing away with the town's 301H waiver, which meant we had to do a secondary treatment on all of our systems. And most of our systems were getting secondary because of them being sand filters, but our commercial businesses had grease traps that required the 301H waiver, and they was doing away with it, so we had to take action.
Okay. And how has the installment of these systems affected the quality of effluent arriving at your treatment plant?
The quality of the water has been greatly improved. It has reduced the bacteria that we was getting from the grease, what little bit we was getting of it. So it has greatly improved that. But once you go to a secondary system totally, it changes your license, which reduces the allowable that you're supposed to be able to do. So even though it greatly improved it, they put more restrictions on us to make it even tighter.
But you're still passing.
We're still passing easily.
Okay, great. What did this project cost in terms of capital outlay, construction, and ongoing maintenance?
The town of Milbridge was fortunate enough to get 2 community development block grants of $500,000 each. The town also was able to get a $125,000 grant from DEP on phase 1, and the town borrowed $125,000 through the RSF funds for the second phase of it. So.
And how does that compare to what you would have spent if you needed to upgrade everything to secondary treatment?
We asked
I mean at the treatment plant.
If we had gone with the ultraviolet and just upgraded our plant, they was looking at doing the ultraviolet on it, and they was looking at right around $4 or $5 million for that project.
And that doesn't even count maintenance.
No,
right?
That doesn't even count maintenance.
That's great.
We looked at, our engineer, Wright Pierce, looked at many different options, and this was the best one that would fit us, and the EPA and the DEP was all in agreement. So.
Okay. And when were those pre-treatment systems installed?
2010.
Okay. And were any problems encountered during the construction phase, and if so, how did you deal with them?
We only had one slight problem, and that was on the red band system that we installed, and that was just to do with the nature of the gravel. There wasn't any gravel there. It was the blue marine clay, and it kept caving in on us, so they had to keep shoring it up with a lot of extra iron and stuff so they could actually put the system in.
Okay.
That was the only problem that we encountered.
Have you experienced any maintenance issues since?
Just some minor ones where they had to come back and readjust stuff, which is just normal.
Okay. And you do have some sort of an ongoing maintenance agreement
Yes.
with the same engineering firm? Or?
No.
Okay.
No. We have the specs and the plans that go with it, plus the company that designed and built the septic tank systems that we have an agreement with them that they'll come out and inspect it with us, plus they're on call for us as well. So.
And does the town own the entire system?
Yes.
Pretty much from the line that comes from the building? You
Yes,
own the
the
whole
town.
thing?
One of the things that we found out was there is extra cost associated with it. You actually have to provide a phone line that you have to pay for each one of those systems that we have, and you also have to pay for the hydro for running the pumps and so forth. So that usually runs, just the electricity runs right around $100, $125 per month, and the phone bill is around $50 per month.
So you just have to factor that into your budget?
You have to factor that in as well.
Just out of curiosity, why did none of that cost fall onto the businesses themselves?
Well, the businesses do pick up the cost of the electricity. The town has chose to take care of the phone line since it is a backup for the alarms and so forth to us.
Okay.
But it's important to make certain that the businesses are aware that they're going to get an extra cost on top of their quarterly fee, which is for the hydro.
Okay. Okay, great. And how how about, are the owners pretty good about what they put down the drain, or is this system basically able to handle anything they would put down?
The property owners are real good about taking care of most of that themselves as well. Like 44 Degrees North restaurant, they actually have a separate grease trap in the basement to help take care of a lot of it before it even goes out to the system. And that's what most of the businesses have.
Okay. And it was Red Barn and 44 North, and then the other was a nursing home?
The three systems we put in, I mentioned 44 because they're a little bit different, but they take care of all of their own extra and above. The three systems we put in was the Red Barn restaurant, the Narragansett Bay Healthcare, and the Milbridge House restaurant, which takes care of the Milbridge House restaurant and the new golf station.
Okay.